have. Hello. All right, guys. So we are now going to do the collective reading for today, the 1111 portal. Hello, welcome. All right, I'm the Grace Strega. So why don't we get to it? What is happening today for the collective? What does the collective need to know today on the 1111 portal? Good morning. Can I please see? I need 5 cards, please. 5 cards for the collective. Can I have 5 cards for the collective? Well, here they come. Oh, is that 5? Did you give me 5 immediately? Oh, you gave me 3. That's okay. We can do 3. All right. Okay. So this is, all right. This is interesting. Okay. You know what? I feel like there's a lot of revelations coming through today for the collective is what we're really seeing. Specifically, I'm seeing that for a lot of you, we've been seeing this a lot in the collective. This card comes up a lot right now. There's been some situations in your life right now that you have been returning to again and again and again. And I feel like today is going to cause a real milestone moment for many of you. Because what you're really going to realize is you don't want to go back to those things anymore. You don't want to go back to these old places because you've realized that they don't change, that they're not changing, that they're all staying exactly as they are. And honestly, the reason you're going back and you're just picking up more conflict and you're just picking up more pain, you're just picking up more drama. And I feel like today is really a day a lot of you are just going to kind of make that decision and say, yeah, I'm done with that. I'm not going back to that anymore. It's not necessary. And I like that you're saying it's not necessary, because the reason I'm seeing that you're finally able to move forward from this right now is because you realize that you're focusing on your own healing, that you're realizing that whatever this situation is, whatever this connection is that you've been going back to, it's not serving your highest good. It's scratching an itch. It's not even scratching a healthy itch. It's scratching like an ego itch, or it's scratching a libido itch, or it's scratching, a non-helpful narrative about yourself itch. It's not something that is serving your highest good. And more importantly, and this is like for me, because this is our key focal card today in terms of the reading, not only is it not serving you, not only is it toxic and why you want to heal from it, and you're realizing now with a little time away from it that you want to heal from it, you also realize it is preventing you from really doing the work that you want to do. There's something about this connection. And this is why this new increased drive, it's like, it's not just the fact that the connection isn't healthy or whatever the situation you're going back to isn't healthy. It's the fact that you feel that it's like literally trying to prevent you from doing the work that you are passionate about, that truly drives you, that motivates you to get up in the morning. That this is an energy that does not want to see you thrive or succeed in the areas of your life that you are really trying to put the effort in. And this is really like this. It's interesting because I feel like everything else is incidental. Whatever's occurred, this is a real moment that you're like, no, not anymore, because you want to get to work and you're feeling this frustration of feeling like you're trying to remove anything right now in your life that is preventing you from doing and accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish. And that includes any bad habits, any self-limiting modes of thoughts, any vices or addictions, anything that is blocking you right now from doing your life's work, from doing the work that gives you purpose. You're now using this 1111 portal to say, it's got to go and I'm not going back to it. Now is the time to make these changes in your life. Thank you guys so much for the follows. All right, what else? We got 2 cards that we need here to complete this first row. Can I get 2 more cards, please? Yeah, because here's the thing. You're also seeing that you understand now very clearly that this is your path to happiness. This is the completion card that you need to put away. This is really the idea of like putting away childish things right now, putting away the harmful things so that you can focus on that bigger picture and that greater joy. And that's why I was saying today is a beautiful day to write down those manifestations on what this desired outcome, this desired joy is going to be for you. Because this is the focus point. You got to see here, between your inability to work right now is the desired outcome that you want in terms of your future but also leaving these bad, harmful habits or modes of thoughts or things that were not serving you behind, shedding these things so that you can drive your attention to what you know you want that to be, which is this future outcome. And this is the idea of being able to do the work that drives you, that you love, that's passionate about, but you're also doing it not just for the sake of doing this work, but it's also so that you can get to the place that you want to be. And also understanding that there isn't a place you want to be, that the place you want to be is right now and right here. And you need to kind of create this like heaven on earth for you right now. And that the more that you're able to manifest this now, the more you're going to be in the future reality that you so desire. And that future reality doesn't have this toxic, harmful stuff in it, does it? When you guys think about your future, you guys picture yourself in like some awful, toxic connection? Is that what you picture? Or do you imagine that this awful, toxic connection to something is going to magically transform into something that is not harmful and toxic? No, you got to do it now. You have to do it now. And this is really the call right now. I feel it for a lot of you. You're feeling that call that says like, now is the time. You need to focus. Like your spirit team is going like, you need to focus. You need to focus on like, get to work. It's really like, get to work. Stop doing things that are getting in the way of the work is what I'm really seeing here. All right. Can we get one more card to clarify this first row of 5, please? Can I get one more card to clarify this first row of 5? Whoa! No, that's more than one. All right, we're doing a bigger reading today. It's fine. It's okay. It's 11:11 portal. We got it. Here's the thing. Yeah, you need to do this right now because the thing is, it's hard. You don't want to do this right. You know what I love? Oh, you know what I love right now? Here's what I love. Actually, what just happened, because I usually do a spread of 5, and this is why it needs to shift. Because when I was first doing the spread of 5, the focal card was going to be this lack of work. But now that I did the spread of 5 and more came out, what's the focal card now? This, the desired outcome. Makes perfect sense. I love that. That's a very sleek little move right there. Okay, and here's the thing. It's hard because the thing is, there is the thing that's needed right now, like what is standing in the way of you letting go of these harmful connections that's keeping you from working? You know what it is. You know what you need. You got to be strong. You got to be strong. The reason I always point out, like everyone's like, well, why don't you just shed that devil energy? You don't shed that because it's very tempting. It's very tempting to fall back into old modalities, into things that are like momentary pleasures, into something that eases the burden of the moment, but is not giving you anything for the future outcome. That's very easy to do. And it does. It takes a huge act of strength to be able to look at that and go, no, I'm not doing that anymore. Not doing it. You know why you're not doing it anymore? Because whatever that is, it does not make you feel loved. It does not make you feel appreciated. It does not make you feel valued. The reason that it's devil energy, it's scratching an itch right now. Whatever this is in your life, it's scratching an itch, but then you feel awful about it the next day. You feel worse. You feel worse than before you started. And this is the thing that you need to focus on. You need to remember that the things that are meant for you, the things that are going to be good and positive for you long term, are not going to leave you in a place where you feel like unloved or undeserving or isolated or not or alone. No, they're going to empower you. They're going to give you energy. They're going to want to celebrate you. They're not going to want to put you down. And this is where that strength is coming from. This is that moment that you're like, you need to get back into your power by choosing the things right now that are going to leave you feeling in your power. Okay? And helping you with that. So again, here's your choice right now. These are really the 2 choices you have. So the 2 choices are, you started with like agreeing that you're not going back to these things that are hurting you, that are just causing you pain. Like, why are you going back for more swords? You're like, I'm going back to the sword store. Let's all go back to the sword store and pick up more swords. Because that's what everybody needs. We all need more swords to carry. You're choosing against that. You're not doing that anymore. Old script. We're not doing that anymore. Instead, what are you doing? You're going to move towards your joy. You're going to move towards the things that create joy in your life, the things that want joy for you, the things that want to have fun with you. And yes, this is very new energy. There's a sense of play. There's a sense of creativity. And this is where these are the places that are going to, places that want to celebrate and enjoy things with you, not things that are just going to cause you more pain. All right, we're going to keep going. So that is our first row. So drilling down, getting clarity between this Seven of Swords energy reversed and the Devil reversed. Yeah, babes, it's over. It's over. It's over, okay? No more of this. You know why? Because you just realize now this is the moment. You're like, are you going to let this die? Like, are you just going to let this end? You know, here's the thing. I feel like at this point, the thing is, the reason it's becoming easier and easier to let this go is because you kind of feel like it's already over. What you're really realizing is like, whatever this is that you keep going back to, it ended quite a while ago. You know, and this has been, you know, you're just now at the point where you're like, no, it's like, now it's like done, you know, and you're accepting and you're seeing that. And here's the thing, you want this cycle to be over. We see that. We feel like, you know, I feel like a lot of you you've been carrying this pain for so long now, months, like 7 months or more. You've been holding this weight, and you're just so ready to let it go. You just want to release it. So we're definitely seeing that here. And I feel like it feels like a beautiful release. It feels like there is a peace coming because it's allowing it, it's more like what you're really doing is it's acknowledging and allowing the ending to end. Like being like, this has already been ending. I'm just letting the end happen now. Clarifying between the Eight of Pentacles, which again, I love that we're seeing so much progress in these cards. Like we see everything's forward progress. Between the Devil energy and the Eight of Pentacles reversed, what else do we have here? Yeah, dude, this is it. Beautiful. Again, you recognize the toxic cycles in your life right now, okay, that are preventing you from working. They're preventing you from doing things the way you need to do them, and you're just ready to free yourself. You are no longer, I feel like this is a situation, you stayed in it for so long because you did feel kind of trapped. You were kind of waiting for this to change. You were waiting for someone to see the pain you were in and rescue you from it. But now you realize like that person or this situation, they're not going to rescue you from it because they're the source of the pain. This is not an energy that cares that if you're in pain. This is an energy that is keeping you in pain indefinitely. And you are now realizing like, or trying to keep you trapped there. And you're just realizing like, I don't need to be trapped in this. I can go somewhere else. And that's what you're doing right now. You're freeing yourself. You're allowing this end to come so that you can focus on what's important to you right now, which is the work, the things that you're trying to do that you feel like this has been limiting you from doing. And you're allowing this ending to happen. It's feeling, again, I said this earlier in the earlier reading, for a lot of you, it's like not even like, it's just not trying anymore. You don't even have to do much. You just have to let it go. You know, and that's what I'm seeing here. It's just that ability to like let it go. Clarifying between the Eight. Whoop! Oh, I love this. Clarifying between the, here's the thing. Clarifying between the Eight of Pentacles and the desired future. So understanding that, you know, you need to start to get to work in the direction you want for the outcome that you want is victory. You know, here's the thing. You guys know it. You feel it. You know it's already happening. That's the reason you're moving towards this right now, because you feel that this is so close. You feel that this future scenario is so close right now that you know the only thing that's stopping you from having it is you and you doing the work that is necessary to have it. So this is kind of a victory because what we're really seeing here is for many of you, you're choosing yourself. You're now choosing between that Devil energy and your desired future. And you're saying, yes, that Devil energy is very tempting, but I'm choosing my happiness. You're choosing that desired future scenario. And you're not letting yourself get caught in this Devil energy, trying to get it from places that aren't even offering it to you in the first place. Clarifying between the Ten of Cups and the Strength card. So again, understanding that like this future outcome that you desire is not going to be easy. It's going to take some strength. It's going to take some internal strength not to go back to that old energy. This is what's hidden. Yeah, it's a choice. That's the thing. That's what's so hard right now. Okay? It's the choice. It's taking the step. But this is a step that you know that you've had to take for a while. You've been putting off the inevitable here. And it's hard, you know, like, because again, I feel like for many of you, you held off on taking these steps because you were hoping for a different outcome. But now you kind of see that this is the choice you have to make, and you're not looking back. You're ready. You're so ready to take action on this. You're like, this is it. We're here for it. Like, I'm moving towards it. The time is right. The situation is right. I've learned what I can. And so a lot of you are moving forward from this point to going through that. Clarifying between the Strength card and the Empress reversed is, you know why? Baby, baby, baby. Here's the thing. Listen, many of you right now, okay, you know that you need to be strong right now, because the thing is, you want to be in places where you are feeling loved and valued and seen and appreciated. And you realize that those past connections were not places that were making you feel loved and valued and seen and appreciated. They were doing quite the opposite. They were making you feel very unloved, unvalued, undeserving. And what you're really realizing is, you can't have this. You can't have this desired future. You can't have this upright. You can't have this Empress upright until you find an energy that is going to be able to support you, that is going to be able to be there. And you understand now that, like I said, this is not a situation that you can't have your desired future. It's making sure that you're choosing the right people to have that future with. And I feel that for many of you, you're seeing the fact that there's some old connection that you've been going back to, and you're making the understanding that it's because, you know, right future, wrong person. Right future, wrong person. And you're choosing the future that you want over the person because you feel strongly that this energy is there, and you know how to recognize it now. You know what that is going to look like. And you're not going to sit around waiting for that energy to get embodied in something that it is not. You know, we love to see the King of Cups, because the King of Cups is masculine energy that is able to hold feminine energy, right? It can bear the emotions of feminine, like the femininity, while still being masculine. And for many of you, this is, you know, this is really speaking about coming into a place, either embodying this energy or seeking it, where you realize that you meet in a situation where you can be, you know, a masculine who's in their feminine energy and supported. And you can also be a feminine that finds a masculine that can, you know, connect with you from their place of femininity. Bearing in mind that this is not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. All right, clarifying between this Empress reversed. So again, for many of you, I think a lot of you guys are feeling like this fake it till you make it right now. You know, where it's like you're not 100% sure what you're doing. You're still not like totally, still not like totally healed around what's gotten you here. But you're definitely ready to like entertain offers, because you're just looking for something right now to remind you that like you deserve to be treated well. You deserve to have these good things. You know, we've got this playful energy coming towards the Empress, which is like a little, like, again, we've seen this before. It's like a little under the Empress, but the Empress is entertaining it because it's helping you get into a place where you're feeling more confident again. But holding out for a King of Cups. But also I will point out again, I love the fact we've got the Page of Cups here and the King of Cups, because what we're really seeing is kind of an energy that's trying to either seek or embody this, which is this idea of starting off in a place where like understanding that this is the beginning of somebody who could rise to be a King of Cups, right? You have to be in the right place. All right, and so clarifying between the Empress reversed, the Empress reversed right now, and the Page of Cups. The only frustration that the Empress needs to watch out for here, and also the Page of Cups, who might be going towards reversed Empress energy, is, you know, there is a feeling of anxiety around overcommitting to something. So for a lot of the Empress, this could hit a little different depending on whether you connect to feminine or masculine energy. If you connect to feminine energy more, this could be feeling like you're entertaining a lot of offers right now and you're not necessarily sure about them because you don't know much about them. So just feeling like you have to, you know, there is a frustration point about divesting so much of your own time and energy into exploring with these individuals. But for the masculine energy, this could potentially feel more like, you know, masculine energy trying to go towards an Empress who's in their reversal. And feeling like they're over committing to it. Because, you know, it's really interesting when we look at this from the masculine perspective, because I feel like this is a masculine who's trying to get an Empress in their upright by giving them things or making offers to them. So there's really a mention here for the masculines to like ask yourself, like, is that what this Empress really wants? You know, like what is, I think coming into this right now with inquisitiveness and curiosity is going to potentially help get the Empress into her upright, right? Because I don't know if this Empress in its reversal is really looking for like the more like fun offers. They're looking for probably something that's like, again, they're looking for King of Cups energy here. So let this be a mention to the masculines here. If you're trying to go towards an Empress you feel is like a little cold to you right now, it might be because you're offering the wrong thing. Like this isn't an Empress that like wants to go out partying. This is an Empress that like wants someone to like talk to and that you can listen to. So there's your little hot take there for the masculines. Okay, we're going to keep going. So we've got here we're now drilling down to, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going down to 5. So clarifying between the Death card reverse right now and the 8 of Swords reverse. So again, allowing something to end that needs to come to an end and freeing yourself from self-limiting beliefs that you were trapped in it because you realize that you can remove yourself from it. The hidden card here. You know, guys, it's still hairy. Let's get to the bottom of it, because you know, this isn't like the best energy, because there is a drive, there is an understanding here that this is not something that you anticipated or wanted. You didn't want to leave this situation. You know, you understand that you stayed around so long because you didn't want to leave. And some of you are still kind of, this is something that you're still kind of working through, you know? This is definitely something that you're still kind of working through right now. You're still trying to process the fact that, like, you know, you allowed this, you kind of keep allowing this to go on because you keep holding on for the idea of an alternate ending. But, you know, there's I feel like a lot of you are trying to find ways to kind of give it even more time, even though you feel like you've already given it all the time you can. You know, like this is that drag that we're seeing here, that we've been seeing continually around this. You know, this sadness because you were really hoping for a different outcome and you didn't want to leave this situation or circumstance. But yet we see you leaving. We see you walking away. And I feel like, again, this also speaks to the fact that for a lot of you, it's this idea of not even needing to do anything, because there's like nothing to even leave at this point. You're just going to kind of be you, if anything. You don't have to do anything here. Clarifying between the 8 of Swords and its reversal. I mean, the 8 of Swords and its reversal and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you know, that's why transverse. You know, here's the thing, and this is like what it comes down to. This is why you're like still begrudging to leave, because you really realize like all it would have taken for you not to like leave this situation was if someone came forward with like any kind of like honest communication. I feel like a lot of you have been waiting for honest communication on this for like ever. And you've just realized that this is an energy that like cannot communicate even on the smallest degree, even like the smallest of true communication. They just won't do it. And you're tired of waiting. You know, you've seen this person in this role for so long, and you're just thoroughly exhausted. Because it's not even the fact that this person is trying to lie to you. It's just that they won't answer. They won't tell you. They won't answer the questions that you have. They won't say the things that you want them to, like, tell you. They just refuse. There's like a downright refusal. There's like almost like literally this is an energy that would rather like not communicate at all. Like they won't lie right now. They won't lie. They won't tell the truth. So they're just choosing not to answer things. And you're just at a place where you're like, you see through this and you're like, I'm done. Like, no, like you're not, you realize that this is not the thing that you want it to be. And you're just, this is why I'm seeing this here again, kind of coming through like as a victory. You know, it's coming through right now as saying like you feeling very victorious because you're just, you know, you're making the choice for yourself after being incredibly patient. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the follows. All right, can we continue getting clarity between the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords reversed? So taking action that is victorious. Hold on, that's too many cards. Can I get one card, please? One card, please. One card, please. Come on, give me my card. Give us the card. Tap that screen. Make the card come out, guys. Make the card come out, guys. Tap the screen. Okay, let's see. Up there it is. Oh, here it is. Yeah, dude. Oh, I love this. Listen, you know why? You know what this victory is? This victory and this choice you're making? You're choosing your peace. You're just like, I'm choosing my peace. Like, you're over this drama. You're over these games. You're just choosing your peace. You're like, I'm just going to choose my peace. Like, this is not making me feel comfortable in my life. You're just saying, you're focusing on yourself right now. And you're just realizing, like, again, like I said, this is a lot of you. It's not even going to feel like there's a lot of effort here. It's just like you just being like, I'm going to just keep focusing on me right now. You keep doing whatever you're doing because that's clearly what you're going to do, you know? So you're like, whatever, man. Like, if you're gonna act like that, then you can act like that until you're blue in the face, because a lot of you are just over it. You're just so over it, and you're just concentrating on yourself and your own joy, which we love. I do like that step popping into your mind. That's a good point. Clarifying between, and again, making the choice again, Two of Swords reversed towards King of Cups. So moving towards energies that are more aligned, that are going to be able to be communicative. You know, a lot of people moving right now to places where they're going to feel more communication coming through. Clarifying is self-care. I love this. We've got two of the Ace cards out now. This is really a moment where you're like, you realize that you can find partnership or be in partnership and make choices that are going to make you feel like you're taking care of yourself in the process. You don't need to choose between taking care of yourself and having a partner. It should feel equal. You should not have to, they should not be separate things, because hopefully you're picking a partner that is also going to be taking care of you. And so a lot of you are making this choice right now to move towards things and people that are going to support and be, you know, fill your cup, which is also taking care of yourself. Masculine energy, if you're receiving these messages, again, you're getting more in tune with your feminine side, and you're allowing yourself to be more emotional, and you're realizing even that is an act of self-care. You know, you're making that choice, which we love. Okay, keep going. I love this. We've got three, guys. We got three. What am I talking about? We got three of the Ace cards out, though the Ace of Pentacles is in its reversal. So let's get clarity on this King of Pentacles, this King of Cups. So feeling like there is a bit of overcommitment right now, anxiety around over investing in things. But hopefully, I think that I'm seeing an overinvestment, but because you're looking for this energy. Yeah, and more than anything, that's the thing, the overinvestment. This is beautiful. The overinvestment is really, and again, this is going to hit different for masculine and feminine. Feminine is not entertaining any offers that are just about passion, that are just about like momentary, fleeting pleasure. Feminine is moving into a place where they're looking for something that is solid and emotional and long-term. The desire right now for kind of these more passion-driven, libido-centered connections is just gone. Because I think that they realize that, you know, feminine is realizing that they overcommitted into areas around these energies in the past. And it's almost what's beautiful here is the feminine saying like the message isn't that the feminine overcommitted to that energy. The feminine's going to keep overcommitting is what I see, but they want to do it to the right energy. They want to kind of give everything to the right energy, and they're realizing that this is not the energy they want to do that to. For masculines, I feel like it's realizing that being in this energy is costing them way too much. That being fueled so much by the passions and the libido just ends up costing them like a lot of like practically it costs them like way too much, and they're trying to move back in. You're trying to move into a place where, you know, you're moving into a place where you want to be able to step into this role of having a more deep connection that isn't necessarily entirely driven by the libido, which we love. We love all of this. I'm here for all of this right now. This is beautiful. Okay, we're going to keep going because we're getting short on time. All right, we're going to keep going. So clarifying, hello everyone joining. We are doing the collective reading. Clarifying right now between the Six of Swords reversed and this transverse, which is the only thing I don't like here, this transverse Page of Wands. So a lot of you are still like being very reluctant to walk away from somebody who like literally will not talk to you or answer anything that you want them to. And just feeling like this person is like, there's feeling like, it's really, you know what it is? Oh my God, it's the idea. Did I say to you guys, I've been saying all week, you can't get everyone on the boat. A lot of you are like, I would really like to get this person on the boat. You know, even though that this person is making it pretty clear they don't want to get on the boat, you're like, but I would really like this person to get on the boat. It's like, they don't want to get on the boat. Look, they're not doing it. They just want to like float. They just want to float, like let them float. That's very funny. So clarifying between these energies is, can I get some clarity here between these two? Between this refusal to leave someone who's not communicating. Yeah, dude, what is this? What is this? Y'all hoping? Here's the other 10 card. I knew this card, we can't get away from this card this week. We can't get away from it. You guys are still, a lot of you are still kind of hoping, even though you're like, I'm not going back. You're hoping for a rebirth. You're hoping. And I actually think a lot of you are walking away from this energy, but also holding the hope that a rebirth is possible, that somewhere, and maybe even not soon is what I'm really seeing, because the 10 card is also a card of time, but wondering, you know, asking yourself, even as like you have this reluctance to leave, and this is why a lot of you aren't necessarily leaving, you're just stopping. You're like, you know, maybe this person will get their head on straight and realize like they need to actually communicate like in a honest way and, you know, come to the table. So a lot of you are like leaving the door open for this, but also like not like avidly going after it. You're just kind of like, it is what it is. And you're saying like, it could happen. You know, I feel like you're doubtful about it happening at this point, but you're leaving the option open, which is why you're not closing the door entirely, is what I'm really seeing here. You know, hope can be terrible. Well, what is it? Hope is a thing of feathers that flutters on the soul. What is that? Emily Dickinson. Okay. Let's see here. I mean, hope can also be, you know, hope can be positive, you know, hope is beautiful. Here's the thing. Okay. Clarifying, listen, clarifying right now. You see, I like this. Clarifying right now between this energy of this person that just is not giving you the things you need from a communication perspective, and you returning to a more of an investment in yourself, is a Queen of Pentacles energy. Which for me, again, this is going to hit a little differently depending on whether you are a connected feminine or masculine energy more. For feminines, it's really just this recentering on your own projects, on your own plans. We see here that you feel like you haven't been able to work or function or get anything done because of this. So this is a reinvestment in yourself and saying that you want to put more into creating the life that you want to create. Regardless of this energy that does not seem like it wants to come to the table and create with you at all. For masculines, this is very interesting because I feel like you're not communicating, but you're not communicating because of a feminine energy around you right now that is a support system, is what I'm really getting. Like there is a lack of communication right now because of a feminine that is a support system. Like something about you communicating is being blocked because of a feminine that's a support system. And this is like a weird one for me to get because I don't connect as much to this masculine energy. So I feel like if the masculines are here right now, if you know what this means, like fill me in. But I feel like this is something right now where I feel okay, that's what's happening. There's something about a block in communication for masculines right now because they don't want to disrupt a feminine that is concentrated on themselves and is creating support in their lives. And I feel like this is masculine energy that is being very careful and cautious around this. Okay, I'm getting confirmation from masculines in the comments. Okay, whatever that is. Very interesting energy there. Okay, let's keep going. All right, clarifying between the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is because she's putting money on his books. Yeah. Okay, clarifying right now. Yeah, this is a sense of security. It's a sense of home, being blocked from somebody, like not wanting to lose something around the home and security. Well, there it is. Oh, okay, clarifying. It fell to the floor. Yeah, it's clarifying between, here's the thing, clarifying between the urge to create a happy home right now and this sense of self-care. Is this feeling of spiritual misalignment? That there is something here that requires, I feel like a lot of you right now are trying to find that place where you can feel comfortable and take care of yourself that is spiritually aligned for you. Because whatever's been going on has been getting you off of your spiritual alignment. And again, this is going to hit a little differently if you are a masculine energy in the room, because what this will really say is that you're feeling right now that you're concentrating on yourself and taking care of yourself because you feel that the feminine that you're trying to reach out towards, we see this twice with the Empress reversed and the High Priestess reversed, is off their alignment. So you are refocusing on yourself despite this feminine energy that you feel like is not in that place with you. So the masculine is not wanting to interrupt her chi. The risk is high. Yeah, I definitely see that here potentially. I mean, these also look like potentially different energies. Put that there. Okay, gonna keep going. Clarifying between the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands in its reversal is clarifying between the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands in its reversal. Here's the thing. Yeah, you know, again, a lot of you are focusing on your own care, on your own self. You're turning away from things that are more passion or libido driven right now. And you're focusing your intention on your life, on the world around you at large. You realize that this is where you want to be. And that, you know, this energy, this passion energy is a short-lived thing that's not going to help you be in the world with the people that you want to be in the world with. All right, we got to hurry because I got a reading to do. All right, clarifying between clarifying between this desire to bring something back and this energy of Queen of Pentacles, imbalance. Here's the thing. This is the reason that you can't bring this back right now, because it's like, I feel like a lot of you realize that you have to choose between your peace or bringing this back. That there's no way you can kind of revive something and also have this security and peace. For feminines, it's going to be your own peace. For masculines, I feel like you want to revive something right now, but you also need to choose right now between reviving something and this Queen of Pentacles. And you realize that that is an imbalance that cannot be balanced. There's something there that cannot be balanced in this equation. clarifying between the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess reversed is hurry up, guys. I gotta get to my reading. So can I have one more card, please? Can I have the card to clarify? There it is. Clarifying between, these are different energies. I need to stress right now. These are like two different feminine energies in a way, because we got the Queen of Pentacles and we got the High Priestess and it's reversed. Here's the thing. Somebody is hoping for a happy occasion here between these two energies. Somebody's hoping to balance these out. For feminine right now, I feel like this could be a misalignment, or this could be, I gotta stress this, guys. For a lot of feminine right now, this could be feeling like you're trying to have peace, but there's almost like a feminine force around you that is interrupting this peace. And you're trying to find your way forward through it. Like there's some kind of conflict here, even for the feminines. And for the masculines, honestly, I'm seeing two different feminine energies. And you're just trying to figure out which one is going to bring you happiness. This reading went a little sideways, didn't it? This reading got a little curious, didn't it? All right, we're going to keep going. It's a collective. We just accept it. Clarifying between, we got to hurry too. I got to hurry very quickly. Clarifying between the High Priestess, okay, is taking the top card. Listen, the High Priestess right now is in her reversal. So feeling spiritually misaligned, desiring this ideal future in this place with people around you that help you. There's a lot of withholding happening right now. Everyone's holding their cards very close to their chest right now around this situation. I feel like everyone is kind of very worried about taking the wrong step right now. But also, like, again, the feminines are kind of just like done with it. Whatever this feminine energy is, they're kind of just like, they're just looking out for themselves, because this imbalance is preventing this future because someone is not getting the things they need to create it. And this is the thing. Someone is trying very hard to create the future that they want, but they don't have the tools that they need. And clarifying right now between the Four of Wands and the Four, this is different too. So there is something right now, which is like the idea of a desired outcome, but also withholding. Again, a lot of people are walking away from something, but there's also the hope that someone's going to come running in and fix it. Again, this is where everything's getting a little, touchy, right? Because everything is now about feeling this imbalance. The final card we have for today, and then I have to jump off because I have to go to my reading, is the end of a partnership. End of partnership. Two of Cups reversed. So as I said, what did I say? This is what we realized. This is why we said that a lot of people are going through healing right now. It's because you're looking at the situation. And I need to point this out. This situation got more and more complicated the closer we got to like drilling down to what the heart of the issue is. And that's why we see that a lot of you are just walking away because you need to heal, because whatever this is so messy and so complicated that the closer you look at it, the worse it gets. And for a lot of you, you're just deciding you don't want anything to do with it. And you're just walking away from it. And that's where we are. Bottom of the deck on this right now. Yeah, man. Five of Wands. You want peace on this right now, but it's hard to have peace because I feel like there is still this need to like wish that you could fight or fix this. But I think a lot of you are struggling with the fact that you're trying to make peace with it even as you're fighting it. Well, what a reading for the 11/11 portal. Guys, I want to thank you so much for sharing this collective reading with me. Just a reminder, if you would like to book my services, you can book a private reading with me from my website, gracedraga.com. Please remember, when you book a private reading, it is a two-step process. You have to schedule and you have to pay. 2 different buttons. My readings are done over Zoom, and I do offer sending you a video at the conclusion of it. I need to run and do some private readings right now. I want to thank all of you for taking the time to spend your morning with me, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Take care, everyone.